Hello everyone, this is Minta Venturine and this is your guided tarot reading. So, for today's video, we have the question, what do you need to release or what are you releasing? So from where I am, from when I'm recording this, we have the lunar eclipse in Pisces. So, I guess it's a great time for you to be releasing things, but if it's not, if it's no longer within your time period when you're watching this, then don't worry, because this is a timeless reading. So we do have here 3 piles from which you can choose from. You will use your intuition to pick which card calls to you the most, okay? So how do you do this? You do this by, well, if you have your own way of choosing, I won't judge, I won't tell you what to do, but I do suggest that you listen to your gut. So you listen to whichever card you feel you are most attracted to, okay? You can do this by whichever picture or whichever words you're most attracted to. Or you just listen to your mind. Your mind will often tell you which way you need to go. So, your first card is Cosmic Child, okay? Cosmic Child. And then that's the number 9. And then we have here for the pile number 2, number 12, Desolate. Yes, Desolate. And then the next is 23, Inner Garden. So you have here your 3 piles. Feel free to pause the video and meditate in order to choose which pile resonates with you the most. And then I'll see you in that pile when I link the timestamps. Yes. Okay, see you there. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose Cosmic Child, then this is your reading. Here, have a look at the picture. So as you can see, it's a woman, it's a girly, staring at, like, hugging the space, outer space, yes? Hugging outer space and looking at a star, almost embracing this star. So this is your pile, yes. So we have a few questions. Well, I have one question I want to ask before I check what you're trying to release. This is more like your current energy, so that we understand like where you're at, and then eventually why you need to release the thing that you need to release. So we'll shuffle these cards, yes? So your current energy, pile number 1's current energy. Yes, okay. So it's great practice when you're doing tarot or when you're having a tarot reading to say a little prayer to the universe, not a religious prayer, but just any thoughtful prayer. This came out on top, so I'll choose that. Today we're not doing reversals, yes? Okay, so I'll take like maybe 5 cards, yes? To read about your current energy. Okay, so 5 cards, please, about your current energy. Okay, and then one last about pile number 1's current energy, because we want to see where they are now. Okay, pile number 1's current energy. Yes, here we go. Is that just one? Yes. So the Hanged Man. All right. So pile number 1, let's see where you're at. Let me just move these upwards a bit to create space. Okay, so your first card is 4 of Cups. With the 4 of Cups, what I'm seeing is you've been through things where it's almost hard to admit that you've experienced those things. That's why whenever you, like, for example, you remember that you experienced the thing that you experienced, you feel some sort of shame, okay, when it comes to that thing. There's the feeling of shame, there's the feeling of, it's like saying, la 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 la, it didn't happen. No, this didn't happen. It's like embarrassment, okay? And I want you to know, first and foremost, that no matter what you think about that event that happened to you, it's not necessarily your fault, okay? A lot of things happen in our lives that aren't within our control. And although it may feel like at the time everything is like you are the person to blame for what happened, you still deserve freedom from that thing that's bothering you, okay? And this is what spirit, like lately, if not lately, then soon, regarding your current energy, spirit is offering you like I think the term is reprieve, yes. So spirit is offering you a way to release these feelings of shame, okay? There's huge shame that spirit wants you not necessarily to release, maybe even just address. Because release is like so far ahead on the healing journey, but you barely acknowledge that the thing happened, okay? It's one thing to know that the thing happened, it's another thing to know that you accept that it happened, that you acknowledge the thing that happened. Now we have here the devil, okay? The devil upright. With the devil upright, what I'm seeing is it's almost as if this thing, you've, so to speak, embraced this happening as your identity. It's as if, and I say this with peace and love, it's as if you've embraced this part, this event as part of your personality, and that it can no longer change. Like, this is a core memory, this is a core part of my personality, this is who I am. That's what you're trying to say here. And in a way, it has trapped you. So you have here, what is this? The eight. I was counting. The Eight of Swords, yes. With the Eight of Swords, it's as if you've decided, okay, this is great strength from you, okay? You've decided that this thing, no matter how embarrassed you are of it, you've turned it into something where what you it's odd, okay? You don't acknowledge fully that it happened and that you can heal. Okay, I understand what spirit is trying to say now. You haven't completely healed from this. In a way, this event happened, and then instead of like healing in a healthier way, what you did was you processed it in a way where you just tell people like, this is who I am. And instead of, again with peace of love, instead of like trying to develop yourself based on what happened, like learning from the event that hurt you so much or that embarrassed you, instead you made it like your own personality. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the, for example, if you're, okay, I can't think of a better example, but for example, you're a person on social media, and then the person, like, they got canceled for something like that wasn't in their control. And then, like how vicious people online are. Like, sometimes people are deserving of being canceled, but I feel like yours was a case of, a huge misunderstanding on everyone's part. So this doesn't have to be social media, but it can be. But my point here is, it's as if you've made this thing something to be proud of. So, like, with your whole chest, you're saying, like, yeah, I made this mistake, but that's just what you're saying. It's not like you grew from it. Okay? Am I making sense? This might be very harsh to hear, but we're in the lunar eclipse in Pisces season. It is a very harsh period of realizing truths. We're still in that Saturn and Pisces energy, by the way. I'm not an astrologer, but I do understand some of the relationships of the planetary positions. Anyway, so you have here the Page of Coins. We're not taking reversals. I didn't realize. Okay, so the Page of Coins. With the Page of Coins, what I'm seeing here is your current energy. Well, you're here now. You're listening to this. I do hope and you are encouraged to realize that it's time to redefine who you are. You have here the Hanged Man, okay? You are being encouraged to redefine who you are as a person with regards to all the mistakes, all the errors, all the events that have happened in your life. You don't have to make your mistakes your personality, because the reason why the universe throws us lessons is it's for us to learn, and it's for us to develop, And I'm not saying that what you did here is wrong. It's your way of coping with what happened, because it was a burden. Okay, it was a burden to you. But moving forward, like with this eclipse, you are being encouraged to release what I'm here. Like, I haven't even done the question, like what you need to release exactly. But what I'm already seeing here is what you need to release is the grip that you have on this personality that you made for yourself. You ask yourself, do I like the person who I've become? That's a very heavy question, maybe. But yeah, do I like the person that I have become? Let me get my other cards. So here we are. The next question that we're gonna ask is, well, what do you need to release? And although we are seeing a trend here, what exactly you need to release, I'm seeing, I want to get more details about it. Yes. So what does pile number 1 need to release? So, you have the judgment card for first and foremost. I feel like this is self-judgment. A lot of what has happened to you, a lot of how you develop your personality is based on your own self-judgment of yourself. How you judge yourself. Okay, you are your best and your worst critic. But I must say that it's as if you stopped giving what's the term, critiques, where you develop, what's the term for that? But yeah, you just started giving yourself harsh critiques for no reason. Like, you need to change, because you have here the 4 of Earth, and I love that it's a picture. Okay, let me just pick it up and show you. It's a picture of I think this is a hedgehog. It's a picture of a hedgehog, like, crawling out of its hibernation phase. And this is like what you are. You need to release yourself from that hibernation phase. It's as if you put a pause on the personality that you're showing to other people. You're allowing people to assume who you are. You just let people throw snowballs at you. And, like I said, hibernation. You didn't allow yourself to show people what you've got, basically. Show people that you are capable of being a more developed person, a person that you like. Because what I'm hearing is, right now, you're not necessarily the kind of person that you like. You've become, like, your persona, whether it's online or what you show to your friends or whoever, this is not necessarily the person that you are inside. And you have here the Emperor. I'm going to show you the picture up close, and it's like the Emperor kissing a girlie. I guess that's the Empress. Yes. You have to remember, the Empress is the counterpart, the partner of the Emperor, and they love each other here. Okay, and this is you actively choosing to love who you are, and this is by accepting that counterpart, that person who you are inside. You need to show people who you are inside. And you have your Death. That's so beautiful. With the Death card, it is again, it's very I love this deck. I don't know what deck this is. This is just given to me, but anyway, I'm trying to show you the picture. Yes, basically it's Death coming for, like, this pregnant woman who is also their bride. So this is a call for you to, like, begin saying goodbye to the old you. You need to release the old you. I'm not surprised if a lot of you have, like, a placement in the first house. What is it? Like, Pisces in the first house, yes. So like you could have Pisces in the first house. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean rising? I forgot. See, I told you I'm not an astrologer. I'm very vaguely aware of what these mean. Oh, okay. But yeah, first house Pisces. Okay, move here. Yes, all right. Oh, there. Very good. Two of fire. That's the two of wands. Yes, I love that for you. Two of wands. It's you moving towards like a part of you that, let me show you the picture. It's you moving towards a part of you that you didn't even know, because you hid this part of you for so long that you didn't even realize, you don't even remember that it's you. Like you just have this, like I said, you have this vague feeling because you don't necessarily like who you are right now. I'm gonna push this upwards a bit. Let's see. Okay, yes, very good. Now I'm gonna ask the next question. How are you releasing it? Yes. How are you releasing it? So how is pile number one releasing this, like their old self? Because that's you, right? You have here the world. The world is the ending card of tarot. Beautiful. You have here the sun. Yes. Okay, what I'm hearing right off the bat is you're releasing your old self by accepting that who you are on the inside, what needs to shine throughout, like to other people. You don't have to fake who you are, okay? You don't have to be, what I'm feeling is like there's this nervous energy, like what if they judge me, what if they hate me, that kind of thing. But that's not the truth, because you have here, oh, okay, beautiful. You have here the Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, I'm seeing you start with your friends, okay? You start with people that you trust. And Three of Pentacles is about building things, and you build your new personality from the ground up, okay? This is not like you fall asleep later and you realize, okay, I'm a different person. No, this eclipse, the effects of this eclipse, if I'm not mistaken, and if I remember correctly, it lasts for like 2 years, like something until 2027. Is that 2 years or 3 years? I don't know. Math is not my forte. Yeah, we're the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, that's you. Again, this is a lot of moving on energy. You gotta move on from the person that you made and you become like a new person. It's not even a new person, it's just digging deep. You having to dig deep because you have here, excuse me, I burped. You have here the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is like, it's not often shown, but it's not often shown, but it's, think of when you're building a house. You set the foundation, okay? And you're setting here a foundation for who you are as a person, who you need to become. So like, go with the people that you trust. How, like, ask yourself, around the people that you trust, how do you carry yourself? Yes, what parts of your personality shines through when you're with these people. You have here the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and then Six of Pentacles. Very nice. This is you being kind to yourself, okay? So like, you might feel that for the longest time, like, you've hidden yourself, you've hidden who you really are, and that's not something that you deserve. You deserve to be, you deserve to shine bright, you deserve to shine through. You decide, like, you're the sun, baby. So like, with the sun, you're everything that, like, how do I explain? Because the sun is also often portrayed with a child on the picture. So this is who you innocently and honestly are on the inside. Think about your, what's the word? Younger self, your child self. Okay? Who is your inner child? There, I was looking for that word. Who is your inner child? Let them shine through, and then people will see that, okay, you, it's gonna feel like you've changed as a person, but honestly, you haven't changed as a person. You just stopped showing people this facade of who you are and started showing people who you really are on the inside. Like, do yourself a favor and let yourself come through, you know? Okay, so let's look for advice. So, advice on how to make this happen. Advice on how to make this happen. Let's take some cards. Ooh, that's a lot. And it fell. You're gonna see me with cards that fall a lot. I've got butterfingers after all. Okay, so there, I think this one. 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, satisfaction, pleasure, stability. In order for you, like, this is the advice, this is how you're gonna release it. In order for you to let your inner self shine through, find things that you are most happy doing. So what are the things that you haven't allowed yourself? Think of this specifically. What are the things that you haven't allowed yourself to enjoy? Like, for example, me, this is just an example. I used to be really shy about telling people that I play video games. And I got judged often for the kind of video games that I play. And by friends, no less. So, like, I would think to myself, okay, then I can't tell people that I enjoy these kinds of games. Like, I don't know, I guess people who play gacha have, like, a very negative connotation, but whatever. So, I stopped telling these people that, yeah, I enjoy these games. Instead, I just started enjoying them by myself, and then eventually I found community. Okay? And this is what you're being asked to do. Find the community. Where's that card? The 3 of Pentacles, you know? Find your community, the community who you trust, in order to express yourself. You need to be able to express yourself, especially within the things that you enjoy. And if you're not yet comfortable with showing other people who you really are by, like, just enjoying yourself around them, then you don't have to enjoy yourself around other people. You just have to enjoy yourself around yourself. You have your spirit guides. Talk to your spirit guides. They'll know what to do. You have here the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, you have optimism, passion, and freedom. Yes. Very good. You really have to let yourself loose, okay? So it feels like this. This is the card we're basing this off of. This is 8 of Swords. Why do I keep saying 7 of Swords? This is the 8 of Swords. With the 8 of Swords, you've trapped yourself, okay? Out of shame. You've put swords around yourself and you've caged yourself, and you told yourself you can't go anywhere. But you have here the Page of Wands, and it's telling you that you need to find freedom. You need to find enjoyment in the things that you are passionate about. You could be passionate about bread. You could be passionate about, I don't know, logs, like wooden logs. You could be passionate about collecting rocks. It does not matter what you're like, as long as you pursue that passion, as long as you find enjoyment in it. And maybe, like, let's say that you're into something really hard. I don't know, like you're into drawing, and then you're a little too hard on yourself. Like, let's say you're an artist and you're very hard on yourself because people can't, like, you feel like you can't show people that you're good at art, even if you feel like your art is incredible. Don't make things for other people. Don't enjoy your things for other people. Enjoy them for yourself. See, you gotta enjoy your life for yourself, because you're the one who's living it, not other people, right? Yes. Okay, got your last card. Your last card is beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's telling me that once you release this is less advice and more like a heads up, okay? Once you release like this, your old self, and you go into like who you are, and then you start enjoying who you are more, your life is gonna change like in such a way that one, you're no longer holding yourself back. Two, I think a lot of opportunities will come to you. Like, you know those stories when people pursue their passion and they're so very unashamed about it, and then they become known for that thing. All I'm thinking about is that cucumber guy on TikTok. But anyway, well, like think about it. Like whatever you're, I'm not saying that he's passionate about cucumbers. I'm just saying it as an example. Okay, like think about something you're obsessed with, and then pursue that thing you're obsessed with. Be so unashamed about it, and it will change your life. Okay, it will change your life. I won't tell you exactly how it will, but it will really change your life. Yes. Okay. So pile number 1, that is your reading. Yes. So if you like that, then please subscribe to the vibes. Yes. Okay. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose desolate, then this is your reading. So yes, this is a picture. This is what is happening in your chosen picture. We'll move that to the side, okay? So desolate, yes. Your reading is about what do you need to release. So I'd rather I wanna choose tarot cards first before I comment on this. Yes. So we have here the first card, which I'm trying to pick up. We have the 5 of Cups, and then we have, what is this? The 6 of Swords, yes. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, very good. That's your middle card. I'm gonna choose like 5 cards here, and then we're not taking any, what do you call this? We're not taking reversals today. So I believe that if the tarot wants to show me something that is often in reverse, like something that you would interpret in the reverse, you can, like, there are 78 cards. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's 78 cards in the deck. It will show me what it needs to show me, although I do take reversals sometimes. Yes. Okay, so Queen of Cups, very good. Your current energy, this is about your current energy. So your current energy, along with this desolate card, is in fact, yes, you may be at this somewhat desolate place where I heard the term fighting tooth and nail. Okay, you have here the 5 of Cups. Thinking about all the things that you regret. Excuse me for a second, let me just move the wire to the microphone. Okay, so think about all that you've lost and all that you have left. Okay, you may quantify the things that you've lost more than the things that you still have. And you have here, because you have here the 5 of Cups, like you're moving towards this goal of yours, and along the way you've sacrificed a lot, and you might even say you've sacrificed too much. Okay, you've lost a lot of yourself along the way. The feeling is like 6 of Swords. Okay, it's very interesting because you're moving towards 2 things at the same time. First, you're moving towards your goals, and you're also moving on. You're moving on from the things, although it's hard to move on from this. Okay, you're moving on from this desperate period in your time. You're at least trying to move on, and you have here, like, I'm gonna show you the card. Let me pick that up. So you have here the 6 of Swords, and you can see, like, she's just one person. Usually in the Rider-Waite, she has like this child with her, and then the boatman. But here, she's all alone. So like in this 6 of Swords, in your case in particular, I'm feeling that you are moving on by yourself. You've lost that much, okay? That all that you can save basically is a few belongings and yourself. You have here the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, like, this is your current energy. It's like, what's the term? You're gonna give this one last push. It feels like the one last push. You're gonna give it your all because it's all that you have left. Okay. I want to compare the colors here of the Desolate card and the Ace of Wands. They look so similar. And it's like, I feel like as if this wand is made from the same wood that the tree in the Desolate card is. So it feels like you're burning away this last part of you in order to get to where you need to be. And you have here the Four of Pentacles. It's like you grasp so tightly onto whatever you have left because you make the most. It's a fair thing for you to do. It's a valid thing for you to do because this is all that you have left. And on your journey, because you're on a journey to a new destination, okay? You are gonna build yourself. It's like where you are right now, your current energy, you cannot build yourself there, okay? I'm hearing almost like a tower moment, okay? You cannot build yourself where your tower crashed. You need to build yourself somewhere new. And you took along with you everything that you can, but it's not a lot. So you have here the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, I hear that you make the most of each and everything that you still have, okay? Whether it's your talents, whether it's like, for example, things that you bought in the past, okay? For example, you had a lot of hobbies before, and then you decided, okay, like I need to let these hobbies go because I don't have the resources, the time to use these things. And then you're back here now, like to the present period. What's that sound? Oh, there's a cat outside. Okay, there's a cat outside my window. Anyway, your things, like for example, you have an old phone, okay, and then maybe you broke your current phone. So now you're back to using that old phone because this is all you have right now. And you're not exactly in a place right now where you can just go ahead and buy a new phone. It's that kind of energy, okay? You make the most with what you have right now because you need to focus on getting to the next level before you can relax. That's your energy. Like you don't allow yourself to relax because you feel like if you do relax, you're gonna run out. Whether you run out of steam or you run out of energy or you run out of resources. For you, it's like go big or go home. And you can't exactly, like, you go big as you can, okay? Because you're well aware of the lack of resources that you have. Yes. So that is your current energy. I'm going to ask now, what is it that you need to release? So going back to like the astrology of this season, this time right now where I'm reading this is a timeless reading, so you can watch this anytime. But right now for me, it's the lunar eclipse in Pisces during September 2024. Yes. So I'm doing this reading with that energy in mind. Yes. So what is pile number 2? Pile number 2, needing to release. So Page of Water. Yes, the Page of Water. And then let's get some more cards. What does pile number 2 need to release? Oh Lord, what do you need to release? I feel like, the cards don't want to come out. So it's as if you aren't willing to release anything because it almost feels like a sacrifice. And like, the question here is, how many more sacrifices must you make? And as I said that, the 10 of air, That's the Ten of Swords came out. So like, how many more sacrifices do you need to make? You got the Fool. The Fool is in the middle. Yes. Okay, this doesn't want to come out. It's flipping too much in my hand. So let's take some more cards. I want to see what exactly is the thing that you need to release. Ace of Water. There's a lot of water energy in your reading. Yes, Judgment as well. Okay, let me put that aside. So let me fix this. Yeah. So what do you need to release? You have here the Page of Water. Page of Water is the Page of Cups. Okay. And I don't know if you can see it, but in this picture, it's like an egg cracking, and then this egg is releasing this tiny person, like this creation of the artist. You need to release. Let me think about it. What does pile number 2 need to release? You have here the Judgment and the Ten of Air. Oh, okay. You need to release. Get ready. You need to release stress. So this is just one of the things. The first thing that I heard is you need to release stress. Because you have here a lot of water related cards, and you also have here the Six of Swords. Despite the Six of Swords being being a sword card, which is air, like it's surrounded by water. Elements in tarot aren't limited to what suite they are in. So for example, here you have here the what is this? Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is, yes, a water card, especially since it's surrounded by water. But you have here like the island, so that's Earth. Anyway, like a segue, a major segue. But anyway, what I'm saying is, you need to release your grasp on your emotions. You need to release, what I'm hearing now is tears, okay? Allow yourself a moment to break down. There's no judgment here. You do deserve, I'm not saying that you deserve it because like, haha, deserve. No, I'm saying it as you deserve a moment where all the dogs and cats are barking. Like I feel like this is part of your reading. There is a lot of chaos within, because you have here the middle cards. You have here the Fool and the Ace of Wands. It's as if you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do next. You just know that you gotta keep going, because that's all you can do, you know? You gotta keep going because that's all you can do. You have here the Ten of Air. The Ten of Air is the Ten of Swords, which is like you being stabbed, you being hurt by something that you loved. Okay, I'm back. My neighbor was doing some wild construction, but anyway, you need to release 3 things. 1, you need to release expectations, okay? And then you need to release, what was it? You need to release like your emotions, your grasp on your emotions. And then the third thing is you need to let go of yourself, in a sense that you need to allow yourself to flow. Because what I'm feeling here, what I'm hearing is you've been so rigid with yourself, in a sense that, I mean, rightfully so, not rightfully, but more like you had to, okay? There's no judgment here. You had to hold on to yourself, because yourself is all that you have left. And like, where do you, the fear, oh my god, you need to release fear. Where do you need to go next? You don't know, because the next step could be your last, basically. Like this is a high stakes environment. This is very high stakes for you in the metaphorical sense that there's nowhere left for you to go, and there's nothing else you can do except what you already know to do. So like, you have here the Fool, okay? Oh, your next step is something that you wouldn't expect of yourself, something that you wouldn't usually do. I'm not saying that it's a high risk thing necessarily, but there's a big possibility that for a lot of you, it is a high risk sort of, it's like an investment, okay? Not necessarily monetary investment, more like an investment into time, an investment into a talent. Because you, like, I agree, you have so little left and you gotta make the most with what you have. So spirit is asking you, make the most of yourself, okay? Like, you are the investment here. You gotta let go of yourself. Rather, like, think of it this way: you've trapped yourself into a box. You've put yourself into a box, closed the lid and said, okay, this is my greatest treasure. But this treasure of yours, this is you, it cannot grow, it cannot expand, it cannot increase in value because it's trapped in that box, and that's you right now. Like, you have here the Ace of Water with the Judgment. I want to, like, merge these two. You need to move towards a place where you can overflow, okay? Because the Ace of Water, like, overflowing energy, overflowing water energy. You even have it here, like the Page of Water. Like, the egg is cracked and the water is flowing out. You need to allow yourself to overflow, like, whatever that is, any part of yourself. Like, release all inhibitions and just let yourself go, let yourself do what you need to do. You have here Judgment is like, that's the rapture card. So, like, the call to action. Your next steps don't need to be calculated ones. They need to be ones, your next steps need to be actions based on your intuition. You need to follow your intuition. Like, you cannot be afraid of what comes next. Think of it this way: if you're already at the bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up, because you're already at the bottom. And it feels like do or die. Like, it's so high stakes here, the energy. But the thing is, like, with this Judgment card, I feel like truly the phrase is, there's nowhere else to go but up, and you will go up. Okay? So I want to ask, like, how are you releasing it, and, like, what do you need to do? That's an added question. Like, I want to add to this, because I was just asking how are you releasing it, but I also want to see, like, how are you releasing it, and, like, what do you need to do? Oh my god. let me get these cards, because that's too much. So how are you releasing it? How is pile number 2 releasing, well, the energy? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is releasing, what is this? Okay, I had to see. No, this is not releasing. First, you need to see the value in what little you have. Okay, I know that it's not, like, easier said than done. It's easier said than done, because the little things that you have, you might think to yourself, oh, for example, if I had better this and that, then I could do so much more. It's like you're asking the universe for another chance. Like, you need someone. This is what you want. I'm just saying what you want. This is not necessarily your advice. You're asking the universe for someone who will take a chance on you. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I need you to see this. So this is the same card as your first card. It's 5 of Cups. It's literally the same card. Like, look at that. But it's not exactly the same because, hold on, let me stare at this picture. Yes. She's holding on to wheat. Okay, she's holding on to wheat and she's moving towards the city beyond. Okay. And the color is much brighter as well. So yes, there still are spilled cups, as with every 5 of Wands, as with 5 of Cups. It's in every journey that we take, you lost a lot of things, but you need to move forward. And like I said, with this wheat here, you need to make the most of what you have right now. You are, in fact, making the most of what you have right now. See the little thing, like, think about the things that you hate right now in your situation. Like, tell yourself, let me think. For example, my I don't have like a good I don't have a good grasp on music making. All I have is this less than legal version of this music program. I wish I had the thing, like the actual program, so I can use some cloud tools, But you make the most of what you already have. So for example, you have this program for making music. You make what music you can on it, and then while you're there, you're learning, you're expanding, okay? You gotta release yourself from that box you put yourself into. Whatever this treasure, okay? Think of the treasure that you locked under, like in a box. You need to make it grow, okay? That, like, you know how people always tell us, when you have money, don't keep it in a box or whatever. You need to grow in the bank, or you need to invest so that the money doesn't sleep. For you, it's the same thing. The thing that you need to release is whatever is inside that box. You need to grow that treasure, and you need to be unafraid of what comes next, no matter what it is. You need to be unafraid, okay? Yes, Nine of Pentacles. You have here the most beautiful Nine of Pentacles, and like I want you to see the overflowing wheat. Like there's so much wheat here. Like you came from Five of Cups, now you're Nine of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you are trying to grow, it will grow so much that you will have a whole garden of whatever it is you're trying to grow, okay? Like this isn't even advice. This is just like encouragement from spirit. You have here the Two of Pentacles. Weigh your options, okay? Even with people who have so little, decisions are so important to make. Do not, okay, I'm hearing like decision paralysis, but this is not something that you need to do. You don't need to be paralyzed by your decisions, because like I said, you have to release your fears. Use your intuition. Your intuition is one of your greatest assets, if not your greatest assets here, okay? Like moving forward, each step that you take must be one that you mindfully made. You can second guess yourself, you can be afraid, but at the end of the day, I want you to know this, and Spirit wants you to know this as well. The decision that you made is the right one, no matter what it is. The cards are just falling out, okay? So, okay. I heard that whatever card falls out next, facing on top, then that's it. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Temperance. Oh my god, I just need you to see that there's the Ten of Cups here as well. You know what? We're taking that. You deserve it. Temperance. And the Ten of Cups. What does this mean? Temperance is balance. Okay? Whatever hardship you experienced here, whatever you lost, the universe will give back to you overflowingly. Okay? You will overflow. You will overflow in whatever blessings the universe will give you, and even more. Like, look at this. There's the Ten of Cups. You're coming from just the Ace. Where's that Ace? Ace of Cups. One cup. Excuse me. You're coming from one overflowing cup to 10 overflowing cups. That's you. Your abundance is coming. I know that you hear this often, or maybe you don't. I don't know. But this is something we commonly say, and this time I really, like, I always mean it when I say it, but I really, really, really mean this. Like, you need to hear this. Your abundance is coming. Just follow your intuition. You will be led to where you need to go. Okay? Abundance is meant for you. This is something you need to believe in. You need to release your fears about moving forward to your next step. You can't just vaguely live your life. You need to live it like here. You need to live it with courage, determination, and defense. This is the Seven of Wands. Move forward even if you feel like you can no longer. Move forward. Take each step even if you're so afraid. even if you're trembling, you know, I feel like you feel like a, shonen protagonist in one of those mangas. Like, you're so scared, but you need to move forward. And, like, in those anime where you take the next step, and then suddenly, like, you come from this underpowered and over, what do you call this? Underpowered, and then, like, bullied, or you lost, you got defeated, whatever. And then your next step is you growing, okay? Like, your growth is exponential as long as you take those next steps forward. Wow, I love it. This is such a strong reading. Like, it started to pick up here, okay? Spirit was really, 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 I don't know how to explain to you, but as I was reading this, Spirit was really trying to tell me that you need to move forward. You need to move forward. Don't be afraid. I think that's, like, yeah, you have here the Two of Swords. Decision, choice, stalemate. Don't allow your decision paralysis to get the best of you. Your perfectionism, okay? There is huge perfectionism within you, and you want it to be right because you're afraid. Like, okay, you're a perfectionist because you're afraid that if you don't do it right, the chances, the opportunities will not come to you because they'll just pass you by. But the thing is, the more that you do things, the more that you learn, the more that you grow, the more that the universe is willing to invest more in you, basically. Like, you gotta show that you gotta show the universe that you're worth investing in. And the only way to show that is if you invest in yourself. You know? I hope I'm making sense. You have here the moon. With the moon, it's illusion, deception, and unclarity. These are things, like, more things you need to release. You clear your mind. How do you do this? You clear your mind by calming yourself down. Okay, you calm yourself down even when I love that your reading is a lot of water. Okay, I need you to remember that the moon controls, like, the tides, and you are encouraged here to not let yourself be controlled. Okay, you are your own tides, you are your own moon, you are your own light at night. So you are your own guiding light at night. Trust your intuition. This is the thing that will get you through whatever you're experiencing right now. You will get through this. Just trust yourself, because yourself is your best bet. Okay? Beautiful reading. So, that's it for this tarot reading. If you liked it, then please subscribe to the vibes. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3. So, if you chose Inner Garden, then this is your reading. Let me show you the art. Yes, so it's a woman in her garden. And the flowers seem to be, what? It's like her dress, but it's also, like, flowing out of her, if that makes sense, growing out of her. Yes. So, our topic for today is, like, right now, from the time I'm recording it, it's the lunar eclipse in Pisces in September 2024. Yes. So, like, this is a great time of releasing. This, like, the effects of this eclipse will last until 2027 or 2025, I'm not sure, but yes, it's a long time. So we're gonna do your reading first. We're gonna ask your current energy. Okay, I want to shuffle the cards first before we go. Yes, before I comment on the inner garden. So the question that we have is, what do you need to release? That's your overall question. But our first question, while I shuffle these cards, is, what is your current energy? There's a cat meowing outside. But anyway, what is your current energy? So we'll take this. Justice. Very nice. I'm gonna move it upwards a bit. So, next card. Let's see. What is pile number 3's current energy? There's this. Okay, yes. 4 of Wands. You know, I've been seeing like these really joyful, happy cards trying to come out of my deck, but I won't get them unless they're really, really calling to me or they're really flying out. This one. So, what is pile number 3's energy right now? Very interesting. You have a 10 of Wands as well. It's a very interesting combination. Okay, so this is your card. King of Cups. Very good. Let me see. Let me put this aside. Okay, so let's begin with your first card, Justice. Right now, what does pile number 3, like your current energy? Your current energy is, okay, what I'm hearing is you finally got what you deserve. Or you're finally on your way to receiving that thing that you deserve. Or you're finally being treated right. You're finally being treated right. Like, there was this period in time where you felt like you held yourself back, and other people were also like, what's the term, tiptoeing around you because they didn't know how to not hurt your feelings. Like, they didn't want to hurt your feelings because you experienced something like terrible, okay? Something that normal people don't always experience. So you were in a moment where, like right now, you're in a moment where you're finally at least on the brink, okay? If you're not already experiencing it, then you're already right there, almost there, to the point where you're seeing the universe work its karma magic. And this is not necessarily karma against the people or the situations that hurt you, more like your good karma coming in. Like, you're being forgiven for some reason. That's the word that I heard. You're being forgiven of your past transgressions. You're being forgiven of your mistakes. It's like the past can no longer hurt you. Okay? You have here the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is like the wish fulfillment. And not the wish fulfillment. This is like a marriage card coming together. I say wish fulfillment because it's known as the 11-11 card, because you have here 11-11, 2 separate cards. But what I'm seeing here is you're expecting something real soon, okay? You're expecting this win, this joyful thing to happen to you soon, and you do deserve it, okay? You have here the Page of Swords. This is the middle part of your reading. With the Page of Swords, I'm seeing that you are ready to do what it takes to get to this place, okay? In fact, for some of you, I hear that you're no longer allowing yourself to become the victim of your circumstances. You're no longer allowing yourself to be like the carpet friend, okay? Like people walking on you, or people, you're no longer allowing yourself to be bullied. You're fighting back. It's as if your justice is in your hands. And while most of this is true, you're also like the universe is also on your side here, okay? Like the universe saw what happened and decided, okay, we need to work for this person, and this is what's happening, okay? The universe is working on your side to bring you like joy, abundance, that sort of thing. What I'm seeing is there is a block, because you have here the 10 of Wands. So you might ask, why exactly aren't why aren't the things here already? Like, why are your manifestation's not yet here. The block here is you're still somehow holding on to the past. Okay, look, there's nothing wrong with wanting like this sort of revenge or wanting this sort of karma to happen to the people that hurt you. But in doing so, like in holding on to, like, you, let me show you the picture. Like, you have here the 10 of wands. Like, you're holding on to all those wands, and those wands are representative of all the things, the painful things that happened to you in the past. And since you're holding on to those, it's like you cannot exactly move forward with ease. Okay, honestly speaking, what I'm already hearing from spirit is there's no need to hold on to those things in the past, because you're already plunging into this amazing thing in the future. Like, your future no longer has your past. And you have here the King of Cups. With the King of Cups, I'm seeing here a great celebration of the fact that you are free. Okay, there's this freedom, and then this freedom, this abundance, and it's everything that you wanted. But this is a cup, not a wand. So, like, this is not here anymore. Okay, the 10 of wands, this is where you are going to, King of Cups. But you gotta release your wands, basically. That's just your current energy. Okay, that's just your current energy. But now I want to ask spirit specifically, what is it that you need to release? So let me just try to shuffle these cards. I don't always shuffle these ones because I'm not very good at it. Okay. I'm not very good at the shuffling. So, yes, spirit. Yes. God, spirit, universe, tell me, what is pile number 3 needing to release? Exactly. What do they need to release? What does pile number 3 need to release? Okay, that's just too many cards. What is pile number 3 needing to release? Okay, we'll take the one on the right. So what are you? You are 2 of Earth. 2 of Earth is 2 of Pentacles. You have here the white, the light, and the dark. So, go. Very nice. You have here the 10 of Fire. The 10 of Fire is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, this is it. Okay, you need to, it's confirmation. You need to release your past. 2 of Earth. Let's go back here for a second, like to the 2 of Earth. What is the 2 of Earth in terms of what you need to release? That is your, okay, I'm gonna show you the picture. Watch as I don't know if you can see, but basically these two are revolving around the person. And as much as you look forward to your new, to the lighter parts of your life, it's as if the dark part of your life looms close by. Okay, it's a thing. Your past is something that you feel like you can't easily get rid of, but your past should no longer be tied to you. Okay, your past is something that is holding you back. Let me try to pick this up with my very short nails. You have here the Devil. Oh my god, I love this card because, let me show you. It's a bed, okay? It's a bed standing up. And falling from that bed is this creature, this person. Like, they fell from the bed, and there's this bird, okay? There's this bird here that got an arrow shot at it. What does this mean? With the Devil, it's, okay, I'm going to say this with peace and love, with so much peace and love. You need to release the victim mentality that you have, okay? Let me just fix my microphone wire because I don't want it to fall. You need to release the victim mentality that you have. Okay, yes, you're a victim. But at the same time, you no longer are a victim. You're no longer the victim of your past. You're you of the present, okay? You are somebody else now. I'm trying to shuffle this first card. It keeps sticking. Okay, there. Let's take some more cards. Your who you currently are is no longer tied to the past, because the more that you tie yourself back to the past, it's as if you're asking the universe to repeat the cycle. And this is not what we want. You don't want this, okay? Sorry, I sound a little exasperated, but you don't want to repeat this cycle. But the more that you look back into your past, the more that you wish for karma, the more that you wish for revenge on that past that happened to you, the more that you're asking for the cycle to repeat itself, the more that you're asking for the universe to what? To teach you that lesson again. It's as if you're saying, no, 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 I didn't, like, let's say you're an elementary student, and then you ask the teacher, okay, can we go back to addition, please? But like, let's say you've already mastered addition, and then you keep going back to it because, like, let's say you failed the quiz. You failed the quiz, and then you got like 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 on the quiz. And then you ask the teacher for a retake because you're sure that you can perfect it this time. But 9 out of 10 is a pretty good score. And there's no need for you to repeat that lesson because we're moving on to the next one. So the more that you wish to go back to your past, the more that you wish to redo your past, that's a, oh my god. I don't know why the reading suddenly got like picked up the pace, but anyway, the more that you think about your past, it's like, yeah, you're asking the universe to learn that lesson. You want to learn that lesson again. You don't want that. You don't want that anymore, okay? It's a lesson you already learned. You don't need to be put to the test anymore. You're moving on to something better now. You have here the Two of Air. The Two of Air, oh my god, look at the picture. It's someone wrapped in ribbons, and they also have like a ribbon, what they call this, a bandage on their eyes. They can't see, and they're choosing. Oh my god, it has the Libra sign. The Libra is like justice. There's the scissors and then the keys, and they're reaching for something. And I feel like, you have two choices here. You reach towards the scissors, which will free you from these ribbons, and then you have here reaching for the key. And while there is no key, the key, honestly, it's like, think of it this way. This person was trapped in a cage before, and this feels like a cage. Let's call this cage your past. Your past is this cage, okay? And you think that you need a key to open this past because, like I said, it's like you retaking the quiz. You trying to prove that you have what it takes now. But that's not what you need. What you need is these scissors in order to cut yourself away from this past that you have. Amazing. I love it when the reading resonates like that. I love it when it all works together. Okay, let me take another card. So what else do you need to release? Is there anything else that you need to release, or how exactly? Yes, what do you need to release? I've been shuffling for very, very long. A card! Finally, thank you. Okay, Ace of Air, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. So, what is it that you need to release? Oh my god, and you have here the Page of Swords. Okay, I say this with immense peace and love, but you do really, really need to release your need to see, like, the people that hurt you. Think of them. Now stop thinking of them, basically. They are part of the past that you need to let go. And it's Ace of Swords because you need to let go of your wish to see them, like, receive their karma. You need to trust that they are receiving their karma, and then you move on with your life. Okay, they will receive their much deserved karma, but you need to not focus on them because they are holding you back. Yes. Oh my god. No, this is the King of Swords. So this question now is, how are you releasing it? King of Swords. Absolutely. King of Swords. You focus on yourself. You focus on what you're doing right now. You focus on building who you are right now. You focus on like the things that the things that you have built in order to get to where you are right now. Okay? Don't associate your past with your present, basically. Like you did not need to experience the hurtful things in order for you to be who you are now. You gotta let go of that thinking. And here you have judgment. Keep doing as you do. Keep going at it. And honestly, manifest, okay? You need to practice more mindful manifestation, in a sense, like whether it's journaling or telling yourself that this will happen for me. You need to build like a lot of confidence in what you're trying to manifest. Here you have Seven of Swords. If you feel like there are people taking away your energy, okay, you need to take back your energy. So how do you do this? I'm gonna tell you like a short ritual, but you feel free to make your own sort of ritual. But basically, you tell yourself in a prayer. Like, it doesn't have to be a religious prayer. It just has to be a prayer like to yourself. You tell yourself, I take back my energy from the people, places, and things that seek to hurt me, that have sought to hurt me. I take back my energy. I'm praying over you right now and your being, that you are able to take back your energy and you are able to become a full you again. You deserve to be your full self without the worry of the taint from the past. Yes. You pray like that. You think, you manifest like that, okay? I need like one card. I need two cards separately falling. That would be great. You know what? I think this is it. Okay. You have here the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. Ha! You have the King of Cups again. Yes. Okay. Focus again. Focus on who. Look at the way that this card. I'm trying to get it, but my nails are so short. Okay. Focus on the way how you are going to receive all the things. It's like laser focus on your manifestations moving forward. And not only that, think about more things that you want to manifest. Okay? Basically, this is telling you, in order to release the thing that was bothering you, in order to release your past, you need to focus on the good things that are working for you now, and then focus on manifesting even better things. Like, not just the things right now, but what is better, what is more. I'm hearing more manifestation journals, more Pinterest boards. If you do that, keep thinking about the happy things. Think about your happy place. Like that. What's that? The way to get to Neverland is thinking happy thoughts, and that's where you're trying to go. You're trying to go to Neverland. Yes. I'd like now to ask more advice. So more advice for pile number 3. What is the advice for pile number 3? This is too many. Pile number 3's advice for releasing. You have here the Two of Pentacles. Balance, duality, adaptation. Yes. Don't get in over your head. That's what I heard. Don't get in over your head with regards to what you can and cannot do. So yes, manifest and keep manifesting brighter and bigger, but always manifest within realism. Like something that, how do I explain? It's like the things that you need to manifest for yourself, the joyful things, these are things that must be something you can believe in, that you can get. And if you can't believe it, like, do it step by step. If you can't believe that you can get $1 million, then believe first that you can get $100. And then after you believe you can get $100, you try to believe you can get $1,000. And so on and so forth. And that's how you will manifest, step by step, step by step. So, King of Wands. You have here the King of Wands. Leader, authority, challenge. Yes. You have a lot of kings. You have here the King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands. What you're missing is the King of Earth. But it's okay. King of Wands. The King of Wands is basically telling you the things that you are passionate about now are the things that will continue, like, your self-worth will push aside your worries about the past. Everything about your past will no longer exist in the eyes of your King of Wands self. Like, you gotta what, bring out that King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands energy is, like I said, leadership, authority, challenge. You know, you deserve a more passionate, a more fiery life. You deserve, like, this is Leo energy. That's what I'm hearing. Like, step into your Leo energy, so to speak. And you have here, beautiful, inspiration, desire, and weakness, Ace of Wands. As much as you are the King of Wands, you are also the Ace of Wands. Allow yourself to be vulnerable when it comes to the things that you love. Like, a call to innocence. Like, this is a stepping stone in your manifestation. You start with the Ace of Wands, and then you go ahead, like, all the wands, and the King of Wands. Okay, you wanna manifest small things. You wanna start believing in your power to manifest the beautiful things in your life. Do not focus on the past. Focus on the good things moving forward. That's all that should be in your mind. Like, you should not think about any negative thing. Just keep thinking positive. And I don't mean this in a toxic positivity way. I'm saying this in a, like, I deserve better way. That's the energy that you need to bring to yourself. Okay, that's the energy that you need to imbibe. I deserve better. Always say that. Always say that. Keep telling yourself that. I deserve better. Always. Okay. So pile number 3, that was your tarot reading. If you liked it, then please subscribe to the vibes. Yes? Okay. So I'll see you in the next tarot reading. Goodbye. Goodbye.